My name is Nathan Jesse Nelson. Um, I was born in American Fork, Utah, in in on July 27th, 2000. I want people to see me in some of the different things that I think and feel and enjoy and have experienced, so that people can get multiple things out of it. Like, they can learn from my channel, that they could get to know me, or they could learn things that could help in their life, and they and I just want what all YouTube hosts do, which is just to give what I have to offer, and I would hope that others would find the things I have to say, and and me interesting. And I've always been social. I've always loved meeting new people, making friends, interacting, and I think that has and I think that's a way that people can show who they are and give their light to other people. I think that makes social connection a very important value. And it is very important to me. It's helped me to meet a lot of really cool people in my life. The first time I recall being told that I have autism was when I was probably 7 years old. I'm told that my diagnosis was before the age of 7, but that's when I last remember talking about it. It didn't really mean anything at the time because I had just started to learn about it. It meant more as the years went on, as I got to know myself better. It kind of was a process, a slow process that took many years. So for a while it didn't mean much to me. I thought I was a pretty normal kid, but I had some people at school telling me that I was weird or that I was different, and I had people pointing out my autism, and I wasn't sure what autism was, and I couldn't even tell how it was making me different from everybody else. I saw myself as different in other people's eyes, but I didn't see myself differently. I saw myself as a very normal person. A lot of people see autism as like a disability or a disorder, but I just think some people come to Earth with different views in their brains of the world, and I think that's true both for people with and without autism. And to me, that's all this really is I'm just an individual, I see myself just as I'm a unique individual, not a disabled person, and I just see myself as another person and who's different, which I think everybody is supposed to be. And so, in my mind, it's pretty simple. Having autism shapes my views of the world to be in different shades and colors and details, which gives me sensitivity to a lot of things that maybe other people don't pick up or that other people don't see. Like, I'm very observant and absorbent. Like, I take things in a very unique way that other people, and I can see and understand things that other people can't, because the things that people with certain types of minds can know how to be sensitive to, like sounds and social interactions and conversations. With all of those things that we that we do in our day-to-day life, there are just things I notice or things I see or hear that people without autism are blind to, that other people can't see. Autism helps you. Autism is a very analyzing thing. People with autism have very unique perspectives that are 100% true, but most people without autism don't understand them or see them the way a person with autism sometimes can, and I think that's a gift, not a disability. One very common challenge that can occur with autism is conversations and social interaction. Like, sometimes people with autism struggle with conversation and communication skills. I've noticed with some people who are autistic, myself included, that sometimes there's something we really want to say, and we have to wait, but it's hard because someone's already talking to somebody else, and we have a hard time waiting our turn sometimes to speak in a conversation. And another thing is that oftentimes people with autism like everything to be fair, and they like everything to be equal, and they have a hard time with the concept that things, and they can have a hard time sometimes with the fact or the concept of life, that sometimes things aren't very fair, or sometimes things can't be equal, because it's just kind of the natural state of the universe. And also, I've noticed that a lot of people with autism don't like to be interrupted. They have very personalized conversations with other people, and sometimes autistic people have a hard time being patient and waiting for something. They want something right now, and because their brains are slightly different, they think the way they think to handle it is different from how a person with autism would respond. And I think it's just due to the small differences in the way that they see the world and the way that they process stuff. And I think they deserve a lot more patience than some people give them, because they do have some slight differences in their brain, and no one can help them if they don't understand those differences. I have several purposes and goals for this channel. Like, I'd like to help other families who have children with autism. I would like to help them I would like them to watch and hear about my experiences and our family's experiences with me having autism, so that other parents who have a child with autism can watch the video and know how to best love, help, and support their child. And I think it could make a huge difference in a lot of families' lives to hear about other people's experiences and how they handle something. Plus, I just want to talk about my interests and some of my abilities, and to show how bright and colorful people with all types of mindsets and all types of things that they're born with, I and other people with autism can really be, which is talented, hardworking, dedicated, self advocacy, like good job communication skills. I want to kind of talk about those things through sharing some of my interests and abilities, to show that even people with autism are capable of doing amazing and beautiful things, just like people without, and that they have to learn to love themselves for those differences, and realize how special they are, and not beat themselves, and it doesn't have to, and autism doesn't have to be something negative.
Yeah.
I see it as a gift, and I think people with autism are very capable, and me having autism, that's one of the things I want to prove in this channel, by sharing some of the things that I've accomplished in my life, my interests, my talents, to show that even with autism, it is possible to be a very colorful and bright human being.
And you definitely are that, Nathan.
My mom is the most wonderful mom in the entire universe, and she is a very talented camera lady, and she's gonna be a huge help to producing this channel.
Well, I'm definitely going to need to invest in a tripod. Well, I'm excited, Nathan. I think people are going to enjoy spending time with you and getting to know you, and you have a lot to offer the world, Nathan, and I'm very proud to be your mother.
I have so much to be grateful for. I have a family. I have two parents who have been with me through difficult and joyful times, who have worked so hard over the years to love and support me and try to understand my differences and help me pinpoint and work through those, and who have given me every opportunity to succeed and also to to work together with other people that I meet, and help and try to help them best work on their lives as well. And I'm honored for this opportunity to really help and to help people understand autism, and to learn about and to hopefully learn from me and some of my favorite topics, and hopefully feel like when they watch my videos that my goal is to make a difference in the world, and to make a difference in people's lives, and to help them with important things and values that I've learned and gained, and that I believe in, and because I want other families who to have some of the same, and their kids to have some of the same great experiences.